911, where's your emergency?
My wife fell down the stairs.
The house has now been declared a crime scene. We'll need to keep you all here until further notice.
We firmly believe your mom didn't die from an accidental fall. We believe Michael Peterson killed her.
The Staircase is a true crime story, so it ends up in court where it all kind of comes together and falls apart.
Would you please stand where you are?
The choice for the courtroom became based on the real one. So we're taking the research from the documentary, then coming up with the court that we would design, and then finding a building that seemed appropriate for Raleigh-Durham, but here in Atlanta.
This case is about pretense and appearances. It's about things not being as they seem.
It's a kind of sleight of hand, really. You're tricking people into believing that it is what it is.
And it is not how so-called soulmates conduct themselves.
Well, the Holiday Inn is featured in several different scenes. There's a whole swimming pool scene, there are 2 bar scenes. And we used one location for probably 6 different characters' hotel rooms.
Okay, so guys, happy and healthy, coming to you live from Durham, North Carolina.
We ended up with 2 hotels to cover all of those, it being a story that ranges from 2001 to 2017 because it brought them together in the right period.
It's a time period that is not quite period. Everyone will recognize it. And so it's a really tricky time period to do to get the specificity right. We did research. You kind of have to go back to the source material. And this is pretty well documented. And although we weren't copying it completely, we needed to catch the soul of it or the feel of it to give the show an overall look.
Antonio, the director, and Mike Shaw, the production designer, really had this fine aesthetic. So another variable was the psychology of this show. Each space, exterior, interior, held this vibe of the scene. We were trying to find a place that had a sense of mystery to it, that had a vibe to it, that gave the director the feeling of the story that he wanted to tell.
Because the story took place in Raleigh-Durham, it was a southern look was important for any of the exteriors.
Atlanta is more of a thriving metropolis. They're refurbishing stuff, they're building stuff, people are moving here. It's a great city. And so the challenge is to find that architecture where you feel like you're in Durham, but this is not that. You can't shoot downtown Atlanta for like Durham. It's almost Marietta, almost Decatur. Those areas have a completely different architecture to them.
This is a first for me. I got a call from a couple documentarians.
You want to leave Paris and come to Durham?
Yes.
We'd relocate.
Well, that's absolute insanity.
Paris is beautiful, and Durham is, Durham.
Raleigh-Durham was the city where it took place, but the tax incentive in Georgia makes it financially more attractive.
Georgia has everything that you need. You just have to be creative in terms of like how you find that and put the puzzle together.
You can come here, get a tax incentive, and have stage space that you can count on. And because so many shows have been coming here since 2008 when they started the tax incentive, there are thousands of union employees now. Our local casting director cast 145 roles. So between cast and crew, the equipment houses are here, all the production, truck rentals, support vehicles, it's all here.
Some filmmakers are going to be making a documentary about the case. It could be a good way for me to tell my side of the story.
Now we're coming to the end of the show. We dispose of our assets and get rid of the things that we've accumulated over the last 8 months, and we're hoping to donate to local charities and local homeless shelters and victims of domestic abuse.
What is justice? You can only show what looks to you like the truth, knowing that it may look to someone else like a lie.
A lie doesn't set you free.